Hi, welcome back to Unfiltered Gamer. Today we're doing a board game review of a Kickstarter called Dragoon. This is an action strategy game of dragons by Waste Games. This is for 2 to 4 players, about 40 to 60 minutes, and they recommend 13 and up. This is definitely a screw your neighbor type game. This is not a cooperative playstyle. You're trying to get to 50 first, and that means either attacking and stealing from your fellow dragons. That means for using a combination of cards to enhance your movements and your attacks, your actions, or by collecting donations and tributes from your acquired lands and peoples. Okay, let's check out the game. This is what the beginning of Dragoon looks like after everything's been set up. The game comes with its own custom mat, a scoreboard / carrying bag, a cave and dragon marker for each of the characters. Very well made, very nice quality little pieces. Village and city markers for each of your cities and villages can be placed around the map. A thief marker, including thief marker on the score count, and 9 each for each of your dragons, little markers for your cities that mark a city or village as claimed for that dragon. It also comes with reminder cards for your turn, and a full deck of cards that enhance strategy and playability. Dragoon is fairly simple. Just lay out the mat and set up your caves and population as is indicated by the rulebook for number of players, and lay out the scoreboard with counters to start counting up your gold. You also need to set up your 9 village counters for your dragons, your 3 cards each per player, and you need to roll to see who goes first. After finishing setting up each player's cave and dragon marker, players then roll to populate. This is the first phase of turn. So you roll the die, and according to the grid on the board, all you have to do is match for each village. So 1 red, 6 black. 1 red, 6 black. And place tiles accordingly. The number of rolls that you do is dependent upon the number of players playing, and all of this is in the rulebook for how many players match up to villages and placement of the dragon tiles. Now we're going to play a tribute turn. Black player goes the first, and he got lucky, he got a 6. So that means that for each village he controls, he gets 2 gold. 1, 2, so that's 4. And he gets 4 gold for each city. There's 1 there. So he's going to get 8 gold during his counting part. The next player up is the silver. He is actually on one of his villages, which means he automatically gets a roll counted as a 3, 4, or 5, which is the basic payout. But he still has a village that he's not on, so he still has to roll. And he also got a 6. These are lucky players, which means he gets 2 gold here. So 8 for black and 2 for silver. Let's count that out. Black is here, so 9. Counting 8 would be up to 17. And the silver, he only got 2. So there's for his dice roll, and then because he was automatically on the other one, he got 1 extra. During the tribute phase, if a player ever rolls a 1 on their die, instead of getting any gold from their tributes, they actually lose some of their little settlements. They lose 1 village, and if they have any, they also lose 1 city. So you definitely don't want to roll 1. At the end of the tribute phase, if any player has at least 50 gold, then that player is the winner. If 2 players are tied at 50 or above, then there's 1 more round of play to determine who actually breaks the tie and is the winner overall. Also, at the end of the tribute phase, before you begin populating in the next round, the lowest player determines who the first player is in the next phase. You just continue like that until 1 player is the winner. Okay, so Dragoon. What are my thoughts on this game? I really like this game. I really like the theming. It feels like you're a big, strong dragon stomping around the island, taking over cities, taking over villages, beating up with the dragons, stealing gold. It's a lot of fun. The pieces are nice, high quality. Regardless of what level backing you have, they're quality made. It's good stuff, good printing, durability with the cloth. I really like that. The gameplay is well thought out. It feels a little bit like an area control, but with much better playthrough for mechanics and playtesting, and it's just a really, really solid game. Some people may complain that there's a lot of random aspects to the game with the die rolls. There can be, and you can get pretty screwed over by some of that, but it's pretty balanced when you're playing at least 3 or 4 players. Because then, even if one player gets lucky and they get a lot of big cards, like for example, Menacing Roar, with just one card, you get to claim, without even using an action, every single village and city adjacent to your position right now with your dragon. And that includes diagonal, so that potentially could be a lot of different villages and cities. That's dangerous. The problem is, once you do that, the other players are going to gang up on you hard. So as much as you got really, really lucky, there's balance there, so it works. There's also, we didn't talk about too much in the actual playthrough, orange cards. These ones are straightforward, there's not anything tricky about them. It just means that they play not just on your turn, but during other players' actions, and it tells you exactly when and what to do. So you can use some of this to protect some of your villages if somebody's trying to claim them, or even automatically guarantee a die roll during tribute phase. It's pretty good. If you do have friends that don't like to lose, and if you have friends that sometimes get a little angry when they get the short end of the stick for some of the luck, they might not want to play very often. Honestly, it's a lot of fun though. As long as you can just let things go, it's a lot of fun just to kind of, screw your neighbor kind of game. Replayability is high because you never know where the city's going to end up. You could get lucky in one game and start with all kinds of cities and villages and everything around you, or you could get just a barren desert and get nothing and have to run all over the map trying to get anything. It's a lot of fun. Also, to let you know, this game is going back up on Kickstarter on March 7th. Now, we have a really nice deluxe review copy here. This is part of our Unfiltered collection. I like this game so much that I'm actually going to back it myself. I would like my own personal copy. So I'm going to sign up for that, and I suggest you do too. Hope you guys liked the game. Thanks for watching. This has been another Unfiltered Gamer Kickstarter review. If you like this, be sure to hit like, comment, or subscribe to our content. Also check out our website at unfilteredgamer.com. There you can see our blog posts, our giveaways, and our big Kickstarter list. Besides that, you can also check out our affiliates, everythingboardgames.com and Giveaway Geek. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.